Hey racers, JonRacer3 today for another Hot Wheels tournament. Today we have 16 beautiful hypercars about to take on the Super 6-lane raceway down the track through the double super curve to the finish line. I've done this track before with all of the other cars except for just hypercars alone. So I thought I'd just take some regular hypercars and do a standard 16-car elimination tournament and see which one is the fastest around the turn. It'll be the first car to one win all the way up until the finals, which will be, well, the semifinals will be the first car to 2 wins, and then the finals will be the first car to 3 wins. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a lot of beautiful cars here. In our first matchup, we have the McLaren P1 on the inside and the Lykan Hypersport on the outside. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that, the Lykan Hypersport bringing it back. He's not going to be able to bring it back fast enough. The McLaren P1 is going to take the win. Next up, we got the Aston Martin Vulcan versus the Ferrari 599XX. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that, the Ferrari 599XX was with him all the way up until the turn. The inside did not do him well. The Aston Martin's moving on. Next up, we got the Mitsuoka Orochi versus the Bugatti Veyron. The Mitsuoka's been really fast recently. Can it get its first tournament win? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. The Bugatti Veyron's fast, but the Mitsuoka's faster. Just barely edging out the Bugatti. The Mitsuoka is going to take the win. That was a really close one. Next up, we've got the McLaren Senna on the inside and the Bugatti Chiron on the outside. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, a pretty slow race, but it's going to be the Chiron on the outside taking the win. Next up, we've got the Lamborghini Veneno versus the Bugatti Vision GT. The Vision hasn't done well in any of his tournaments. Maybe this one will be different. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like it's going to be a cakewalk for the Lamborghini Veneno as he completes the track easily, and it looks like the Bugatti Vision will not be completing this track either. Next up, we got the Matchbox Bugatti Divo versus the Ferrari FXXK. 3, 2, 1. The Ferrari FXXK putting up a fight. The Bugatti Divo actually gets derailed on the inside, but he's going to still finish in front of the FXXK, taking the win. Next up, we've got the McLaren Speedtail versus the Koenigsegg Agera. This could be a slow one. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, both of the cars finish on the turn, but it's going to be Speedtail finishing in front of the Koenigsegg, taking the win. And finally, we have the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento versus the Nissan Vision 2020 Concept. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Sesto Elemento is actually gonna wreck! It looks like the Nissan did not have enough speed to pass the Sesto Elemento. If he did, he would have won, but it's gonna be the Sesto taking the win on the inside. Here are your second round cars. Now the winner only has to get 1 win to move on to the next round, but in the next round it'll be 2 wins, and for the finale, it'll be 3 wins. Let's go ahead and see who will move on to the next round. First up, we got the McLaren P1 and the Aston Martin Vulcan. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, both cars are quick, but the P1's going to have the momentum on the outside, beating out the Vulcan. Next up, we got the Mitsuoka Orochi, who just barely beat the Veyron, facing the Bugatti Chiron. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, Mitsuoka go on the inside, beating out the Chiron. Next up, we got the Bugatti Divo versus the Lamborghini Veneno. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be the Bugatti Divo just barely edging out the Lamborghini. That was insane. If you hear closely, I think you heard the Bugatti Divo scraping up against the Veneno as they passed. But wow, that was quick. The Divo's moving on. And finally, we have the McLaren Speedtail versus the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. The Sesto wiped out last time. If he wipes out this time, the Speedtail could take it. 3, 2, 1. Does not look like it. The Sesto's going to take it easily, and the Speedtail is not going to make it around the turn. Here we go. Here are your semifinals matchups. The first cut of 2 wins will move on to the finals. For the first round, we have the Mitsuoka Orochi versus the McLaren P1. For the second round, we have the Bugatti Divo versus the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. The Mitsuoka has not won any of these tournaments, and neither has the Divo. Even though he's a newcomer, I believe both the P1 and the Sesto have won HYPERCAR tournaments. Let's see if we can get a new winner.
I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my gaming channel. If you guys could do me a huge favor, just go into the description and click subscribe on my gaming channel. We're going to be posting a lot of fun content on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every time I upload. I might upload some special stuff on here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But that is just all I wanted to say. Now back to your scheduled video.
Here we go for the first race. We got the P1 and the Mitsuoka. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the Mitsuoka is going to take it with the slingshot around the outside. Now they're going to switch lanes. Now the P1's got the outside. Who's going to take it? 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Mitsuoka beating out the McLaren P1 on the inside and the outside. Moving on to the finals. Who will face the Mitsuoka in the finals? Will it be the Bugatti Divo starting on the outside or the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento starting on the inside? 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Sesto Elemento's got the inside, but he's going to spin out, giving the Divo his first win. This could be good for the Divo. If the Lamborghini spins out, he's moving on, but he's still got to win 2 races to get there. Here we go with race 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Sesto taking the win, and the Divo gets derailed. And here we go for race 3, the winner of this race. We'll move on to the finals, and to make it fair, these are the lanes that they're supposed to be in. I'm going to flip this even controller for the lights here, and if it lands with the lights up, they are going to switch lanes. Let's see what we get. They are going to switch lanes. That means the Sesto is going to be racing on the outside, and the Divo is going to be racing on the inside. Can the Divo bring it back? The inside lane has not proven to be good for fast cars. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1. And look at that. It's going to be the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento beating out the Bugatti Divo. Here we go. Here is your finals matchup. The Mitsuoka Orochi, who has never won a Hot Wheels HYPERCAR battle, versus the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, one of the fastest HYPERCARs we've seen compete on this channel. Let's see who's going to get 3 wins the quickest. Let's go ahead and start. The Mitsuoka is starting on the inside, and the Sesto is starting on the outside. 3, 2, 1. It's pretty close down the straight. The Sesto's going to keep it straight, and so's the Mitsuoka as the Sesto takes the first win. This is where the Mitsuoka excels. Can he beat the Sesto, or can the Sesto finally stick it on the inside? 3, 2, 1. The Sesto's not going to stick it on the inside, and the Mitsuoka is going to get its first win. Both of these cars are hoping for a wipeout. It's each 1-1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, no wipeouts here. The Mitsuoka close on the Sesto's tail. Sesto's going to get a second win. 1 more and it's over. The Sesto just needs to stick the inside once to take it. Can he do it? 3, 2, 1. He will not. The Mitsuoka is going to take its second win. It is now 2-2. It's 2-2, and the outside lane has proved to be much faster. Now, since it's only 1 more race to go, we are going to do the flip the remote again. If it lands on the colors, they switch lanes. Let's see what we get. They are going to switch lanes. This could be it. The Sesto has to stick it on the inside to win. This could be the Mitsuoka's big break. Let's see how it goes. In 3, 2, 1. The Sesto spins out again. It's going to be the Mitsuoka Orochi for the first time, taking its win in a HYPERCAR tournament, thus sending the Mitsuoka into the Tournament of Champions. It's been a long time coming, but it's finally made it. A Tomica car moving on to the tournament. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this tournament. I hope you enjoyed. If you see more tournaments on this track and with these cars, make sure you like the video, comment down below, follow me on Instagram at JonRacer3, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.